What is up, guys? Today I am here to show you how to tune a guitar. So, what is the very first thing you need to know about tuning the guitar? It's the tuner. What is a tuner exactly? Is it a tiny little box filled with magical elves that will tell you whatever note you're playing? Well, maybe. Disappointingly though, it's just a tiny little digital box that will tell you whatever note you're playing. This right here is the type of tuner I've been using for the last 20 some years. It's just a standard chord tuner, but more importantly, it's a chromatic tuner. What does chromatic really mean? It just means it will pick up whatever note you're playing. I highly suggest going out and just buying one or finding an app on a phone or something. The second thing you need to know about tuning a guitar are these machine heads or tuning pegs, whatever you want to call them. But they're up here on the headstock here. And no, I'm not talking about the bird from Snoopy. But overall, they're basically responsible for altering the tension on the strings here, which change the note that's represented on each string. When you turn the tuning peg up, the pitch will go up. And when you turn the tuning peg down, the pitch will go down. But if your guitar doesn't do that, let's say you turn it up and it's going down, or if you turn it down and it goes up, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is if your strings can go up and down in pitch. Besides that, don't really worry about it. Next, you need to learn about what the notes of the strings are. Just simply remember this one phrase: every bird goes doo-doo after eating. As weird as this phrase is, this phrase has stuck with me for the last 20 some years. It just represents what all the notes of the string are. E, every, for the thinnest, highest string on the guitar. B for bird, for the second highest string on the guitar. G for goes, for the third highest, the third thinnest string on the guitar. D for doo-doo, for the fourth thinnest string on the guitar. A for after, for the fifth thinnest string on the guitar. And E for eating, for the lowest, thickest, biggest, hugest string on the guitar. Before we start tuning, there are a couple of things you need to know. And the first thing you need to know is that when you're tuning up or down, it's basically going to mirror the alphabet. The only difference is that it ends in G all the time. So it will go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it will repeat infinitely after G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, that's if you are tuning upwards. You're moving the pitch upwards. Okay. And if you're going backwards, it'll be G, D, A, you know, backwards. It'll go backwards infinitely. Okay, before we get on to tuning, I just wanted to tell you a few more things. Okay, remember the musical alphabet that we talked about earlier, where it was A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on? Basically, here we go. Here's an A. And then next is an A sharp. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. In between pretty much every other note is going to be a sharp or a flat. So when you approach this A sharp, just move past it to, you know, if you wanted the string to be a B, and it's a B right now. But you just basically want to keep moving up until you hit whatever note you want to hit. And if you're moving down, just move on down to whatever note you want to hit. It's pretty much self-explanatory. I'd also like to show you what these yellow symbols on this tuner are, okay? On this tuner here, if we turn this baby on, you'll see these two red lights right here. Okay, these are essentially the same thing as the yellow lights on this tuner, and the green light here is the same exact thing that's on this tuner. Okay. What these lights here are for they're basically signs that will tell you how high or low your note is, or I want to say sharp or flat, but I don't want you to get confused with the sharps or flat that are in between each other note. But essentially they are how sharp, like this will be, this right here will be the E being too sharp, which means you want to move it on down to the green zone, which means the E is perfect. And then if you are down here, this essentially means the E is too flat or too low. And you know, you just move it on up a bit until you get to the green zone. It's that easy. You just get to the green zone. With all that said and done, now you finally know how to tune a guitar. So get out there and rock.